Can I stop a dinosaur stampede in my park with a single engineering trick? Taking inspiration from an engineering design that controls electricity in real life, I'm going to be attempting to send the rampaging beasts into their pen. But is this even possible to construct with dinosaurs that are both smart and strong? And here we have our nice, lovely little park. When my T-rexes outgrew their enclosure and needed to be moved to their new home, I was studying diodes in my computer engineering class. That's when I had a thought. Could I make a diode for dinosaurs? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, we left a gate. Oh, no. You ain't Frank. No, Frank. Hundreds of T-rexes out. They're all hungry like this one. No. Charles, no. Charles, no. We can't have you eating all of our guests. We're not going to have any guests left if you eat them all. No, don't you dare. Oh, at least it was just a goat. All we wanted to do was to get them into their ecosystem over there with plenty of goats, a couple of lagoons for them to wade around in, and a barren mountain ridge for them to have king of the hill over. Here we are. I've managed to corral them all back into like one little segment, but they're right in the middle of our park here. We need to make a funnel that's only one directional. We don't want them coming back into the park after they go out. This is what's known as a diode in electrical engineering. Let's just look it up real quick to see what it's all about. So it allows current to flow in one direction while blocking it in the other. Alright, so first, I think the first design, I'm going to literally just try making a giant looking diode from here to there and see if that works. So we got like a big triangle looking thing. Now, I'm not really expecting this to work, but I think it would be pretty cool if it did. And one thing that I need to tell you guys, everything we're doing on this side, we're going to be doing on this side. And if it works, then the dinosaurs won't be able to get back into the park to eat the guests. But if it doesn't work, then we've got some high stakes, high risk, high reward type situation going on. Alright, we have both diodes built, the one that they should flow through, and the other one that should hopefully keep them from getting into the park. But before we take down the gates and release them, I need to introduce you to a couple of people. This is Terran the Genius, an extra smart T-Rex created on another island, as you can tell from his unusual skin color. If there's anyone that's going to be able to break down my attempts at funneling these dinos the right way, it's him. We're going to keep track of his kills. And then we've got Steel, and he's not quite as smart. Strong, but dumb, and as you'll see later, he likes to spend his time doing something else. And now, it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take down the gates and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. And which way do they decide to go? Oh, we have some going in each direction. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, but looks like they are able to flow backwards through the diode. Can they get through the front as well? It looks like they can, but it's taking them a little bit longer. Oh, they're chasing all the guests off. Don't you dare eat my precious guests. Terran the Genius has decided it's not worth his time. Oh, and he awakens. Which direction are you gonna take? We'll have to see and come back to him. Steel, he's sleeping now, but suddenly he awakes and goes back the other way. Why? Oh no, Andreas, no. Steel, as expected, hasn't quite figured out how to get out of here. What's more interesting is that Terran the Genius also hasn't figured out how to get out of here. So maybe he's just decided that this one's too simple for him. We can see that we did have some T-Rexes make it to their final ecosystem, but the fact that we had a lot make it to the park itself shows that this isn't a very good design. Alright, well that obviously didn't work. I kind of didn't think it was going to, but I thought I would try it anyways. I heard it all of the Tyrannosaurus Rex is back in here, so we're just gonna have to take these down and try something else. Alright, let's see if we can get a better grasp on how a diode actually works so that we can see if we can implement it into Jurassic World. It conducts current primarily in one direction. How does it do this? It has low resistance in one direction and infinitely high resistance in the other. Wait a minute. Why do we have a Corythosaurus? What the heck? A regular Corysaur in with a Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Nugget Man? What are you doing in here? My idea here is to be able to make a bunch of obstacles that would be really easy to go through one way, but more difficult to go through the other way. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to be putting fences the whole way up here. I'm going to grab some of the smaller rocks that you can get, and I'm going to be putting them right next to each other, just like this. On the way up, the dinosaurs would have 2 paths to go through, but on the way down, they only have 1. And I'm going to repeat this pattern the whole way down. Theoretically, it would be easy for the dinosaurs to work their way down this way, but it would be much harder for them to come back that way. Alright, and since I did that pattern here, I need to make sure to do it on this other side too, to double check that it's one directional. Terran the Genius is getting some rest before his long expedition in front of him. Steel, on the other hand, is just busy prowling around with the rest of the dinosaurs. Fortunately or unfortunately for the guests, it is time to take down the fences and see if our new diode works as we want it to. How are they going? Wait a minute. I did it wrong on the left side. Hold on. There we go. That's a bit better on that side. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1, go. What's gonna happen here? We have some going on both sides. Alright, we got more on the left side. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Terran the Genius leading the pack. Nope, going back. They can't figure out their way through the fields. Interesting. On this side they can. On the right side, they're having trouble. Are these gaps too small? There's no way, right? Why aren't they going through? They're not going through on either side. Are these gaps too small? We have one going through. I think he's chasing the goat. Why is it that we only have one going this direction? He's making it, and it looks like some more might be following him. Uh-oh. We appear to have some problems here. Oh, that is a problem. It even appears that far more of them are going through this side than the other side. Why is that? Is there that much more food around here? I mean, there are some tasty meat treats out here for any of the Tyrannosauruses who want them. But we've only got 3 getting into the ecosystem. We have hundreds in the park. Terran, why are you sleeping? There are some tasty snacks you could get if you wanted. Oh, wait a minute. Terran is absolutely using his wit to break out of this pen. Look at this man go. He's just speeding through the rocks like it's nothing. Uh-oh. And you're just sleeping. As we can see, this one did not work out great either. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and try to figure something else out. Nugget Man, where are you going? Why are you heading out towards the park as well? I think you need to go find a different spot to live. That one didn't work super well. Terran ended up stomping on 2 people, so that brings his kills up to 2. Yeah, Steel just slept through it all. Turns out, he's a pretty sleepy boy. He's sleeping right now. So far, we've made almost no progress on the diode that lets the T-Rexes into their new home, but not back out. Nothing has worked. The first design looked like a diode, but the dinos ignored it. The rock version, a total failure. Meanwhile, Terran the Genius is up to 2 kills, and Steel, he's been asleep this whole time. We're gonna need to go back to the drawing board and figure out what the heck to do next. Alright, it looks like there might be a couple different ways they do it. Using a cathode and a plate, and the plate can only absorb electrons. Alright, I have an idea that I want to try, and it might be a little bit stupid, but I think I want to try it anyways. In Minecraft, animals can walk over a fence if there's a dirt block in front of it. Rocks are kind of like fences in this game. These dinosaurs can't walk across them. What happens if I take the smallest size rocks, make a barrier with them, but then have like a little hill on the one side? Will the dinosaurs be able to walk over them then? Because maybe the dinosaurs won't be able to go up the one way, but they'll be able to go down the other way. Let's try it on this side too. Oh yeah, this looks good. Because now the dinosaurs hopefully can get over one side of the rocks, but not the other. Let's see if this works as I think it will. 3, 2, 1. We'll see if they make it over. Oh, we got a few coming over here. Are they going to be able to get over the rocks? No. Okay, that's good. We don't want that. But what about this side? Can you hop over? Guys, come on. I believe in you. Just hop over the rocks. You got the hill. You can just jump from the hill over the rocks. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. Can you do it? Just go. No. Can't do it. That's not what I would have expected. What about our smart dino, Terran the Genius? Terran, you can do it. I believe in you. If you can get up this hill, you will truly earn your name as Terran the Genius. He's going for... No, he decided it's too hard. All right, that did not work at all. We're going to need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. I think I'm going to go do some in-depth research on some other people that have run into this similar issue in Jurassic World and see if there's a solution. Nugget Man, why are you still in here? Why haven't you found a corner of the map that you can just inhabit by yourself? Level 1 Jurassic Park fence. So maybe using a gate and a fence together could work. So then I booted up a new experimental sandbox world to test it out. Alright, the idea is that you grab one of these Jurassic Park gates. Then you go ahead and you grab a small electrified fence. You do like a V, like this. It's a kind of a one-way thing for dinos, I guess. Let's open that. And we see if they end up going outside or not. I mean, they're not going out, that's for sure. Alright, let's swap it. Let's put some level 1 fences out here. Let's delete those two. Now will you go out? Is it too small? Can they just knock it out? What about a velociraptor? Theoretically, a velociraptor, you know, should be able to get out like this. Yep, now, if we go like this... Or can the others get out? Yeah. So, that piece of information on that forum was a bunch of hogwash. Alright, I have one last idea for this. It involves lagoons, so I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna go. What if the T-Rexes can fall down this lagoon but not get back up? Wouldn't that be interesting? And in order to ensure that they can't get back up, we're going to be putting some rocks here. And maybe, just maybe, they'll walk in the edge here, go through, but not be able to get back up. That's the hope, at least. And to further incentivize them, we're going to go ahead and put some tasty-looking goats down here. They're getting pretty hungry already, so they're going to really enjoy that. Let's see if we can get this on this side here. We have our 2 diodes. Gonna delete the fences here. Terran the Genius, I need you to lead the way here and prove that this works. Where's Steel? There's Steel. He's still sleeping. And on the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Please. Please do it. Walk on the sidewalk over here. Just walk over there. Just walk on the side. I believe in you. How about you? Can you get up? Those guests are so chill. They're saved just by a single rock. I was really hoping this would work. Let's mess around with it in real time. What if we just delete that rock? So it starts off wide and gets narrower. What if we delete that rock? What if we delete that rock? Come on, just go through. Okay, let's raise this up a little bit. There you go, just like that. That should be enough to get through, right? What about deleting one more rock? Okay, but can you come up is the question. Yep, he came back. And it's just not gonna work. Okay. Alright, and we have one last trial that we're gonna do. But before we do that, I want to try something. We need a response facility. I want to see if this diode works for the Ranger team. Alright, so the Ranger team can actually go up on the ledge here. Now that I'm in here, let's see. Can I just go back up over any rock? No. Oh. Dude, that T-Rex is... they're attacking me. And the vehicle's destroyed. Alright, send it. I gotta go back up. Come on, get over. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's go on the right side. See if we can just... Nope. I think we made a successful diode for the Ranger team. The diode works for the Ranger team, so that's a partial success, but I have one last little hack that I think might work for a diode. Alright, and this last diode, it's actually going to be utilizing something that I talked about before. But if we have a one-way, we can just use a gate and pair it with the Ranger team. The Ranger team is kind of acting as a directional control here. I'll show you what I mean. How are you doing, Steel? I've taken another nap, I see. You ready to be able to take a nap in your lush forest over there instead of right here on the ground? And here's Terran the Genius, gonna see if he can sneak his way out of one last diode before the video ends. But I think he's gonna be disappointed. Let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1. And they start to spread out, but the diode isn't activated until we have a Jeep. We're gonna be using this sending all these dinosaurs over to the other side, just like this. Send them through the gate. Oh, dude, one hit and it did all that? I can't take another hit or else I'm gonna literally be destroyed. Now, let's get them all through. Oh man, they did a number. They took a door off. Now, if this diode's effective, the dinosaurs shouldn't be able to come back through the other way. And as we can see, the Jeep pushes them through one way, but they don't come back the other way. So let's go ahead and let them get dispersed in their ecosystem. And here we have the horde of T-Rexes running into their natural habitat. We even have Terran the Genius over here, hanging out with his buddies. Even he wasn't able to figure out how to get back through the diode the other way. And here we have Steel, taking a nap in his new environment. As we all know, he loves to nap. But wait! Guys, where's Nugget Man? Did Nugget Man get eaten? Nugget Man, where are you? Hello? Anybody know? Wait a minute. Who's this that we see over here? How did you find your way over here? Looks like he found himself a nice little private enclosure in the corner of the park, away from all of his T-Rex buddies that he was with before. That's good, because I really thought they were going to eat him. And now I can use these to create a seasonal rotating ecosystem. But that's a video for another time. If you have more ideas on how I can make this work, please let me know in the comments, and go watch this other video. I think you'll enjoy it.